Crypto is flashing some serious signs right now. We have Bitcoin that just got rejected at 107,000. Meanwhile, XRP is lining up for a $5 breakout, and we have Uniswap surging 44%. This feels like the kind of things you only see right before a major move. Let's dive in. Diving right into it here, we see Bitcoin rejecting 107,000. Taking a look here at our charts, we see the levels that we were talking about, and just a big rejection here at this level. You can honestly call this a level of resistance based off of what we see to the left. Again, always looking to the left. Major level rejected right here. And to be honest with you, we're just staying within this channel right now. I know you guys see our few markups of these key levels that need to be broken. But a rejection there. So we're in limbo right now. That's where we're at. And that's okay, because we know that that is opportunity. And so one thing that I see is as we continue to near this channel, it's going to be a bounce or break scenario. So we are going to continue to wait for this bounce or break scenario, because this is, in fact, what is going to be a catalyst for the entire crypto market. Everything right now, love it or hate it, everything right now lives or dies based off of Bitcoin. And so that's just the truth, right? If Bitcoin's successful, altcoins will be successful. So we'll see how we continue in this range for sure. But going back to this article, Bitcoin bulls see rejection at 107K. Pretty much saying, watch these support levels, and the same support levels, they're pretty basic. Everyone sees. You see how he marked the areas here. So just looking to the left, you see the levels, and pretty much the same levels of resistance that we're paying attention to, and really providing those if-then scenarios. If we break below here, we'll go here. If we break below here, this is the next stop. Just basic support and resistance. So definitely going to be paying attention to how Bitcoin performs, especially this week. This week should really paint the picture. I don't necessarily think that there's much longer. This is a daily, so I do think the end of the week we'll see a break or a bounce. Either way, we'll see a breakout. So we could either see a break below here to continue, or we see a breakout to continue. Either way. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's basic TA that I'm waiting for, so we can kind of gauge where the market is going. I definitely think a breakout to the upside is probable, but we've seen some crazy stuff this year. It's been a crazy year in crypto. Even looking at other altcoins, we can see like there's been some crazy moves as everyone anticipates that bull run that everyone has been waiting for. So next up, Uniswap surges 44% as decentralized exchange reveals fee and token burn proposal. The native token Uni has surged 44% in the past 24 hours after the Uniswap Foundation unveiled a new governance proposal. The unification plan will activate protocol fees and introduce new token burn mechanism to align incentives and boost protocol growth. The proposal redirects trading fees to burn Uni tokens in a move to create deflationary pressure, essentially making the token more valuable. And if you've been holding Uni for a while, we've held Uni for years, just because I believe in Uniswap was really one of those exchanges where you can get tokens before they're listed on a Binance, on a KuCoin, right? Uniswap was decentralized. You just connect your wallet and you can swap the tokens. A little bit expensive, but I definitely saw value in that. And this is all when crypto was not how it is now. It wasn't universally accepted. So you almost had to use Uniswap, because everything else was like, either if you move too much or you make too much gains, then it'll be a problem getting your funds out using centralized exchanges. Coinbase was notoriously known for that, because Coinbase is going to look out for Coinbase. Like you could make a killing. I remember having some Ethereum, and Ethereum pops, And now I'm trying to move the Ethereum, and it's like, oh, well, we're going to close your account because suspicious. I just made a ton of money with Ethereum. And, you buy the Ethereum on Coinbase, I take it out, I put it back to sell, and it's just like a huge problem, right? So, and Coinbase is known for that. So Uniswap was the alternative. Like, I was going to pay a little bit more, which is fine. But Uniswap, there's never a problem with like just converting from, let's say I make gains in an altcoin. I just want to move it to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's more like preservation versus like gains, right? You guys know this. And that's kind of my introduction to Uniswap. So love Uniswap, and they're doing great things. So we'll see how that token continues to perform. Next up, XRP hitting the news. XRP price chart hints a mega breakout with a $5 target. So pretty much they're on the line chart here, saying that, we have this little range, this wedge going down. You have 248 breaking out above. They're saying the target's 5, based off of pretty much taking this and putting it there, a $5 target on the 3-day chart. Never saw a 3-day chart, so that's pretty cool. Looks like here you can see a bit of divergence here as well, bullish divergence on that line chart. So it's definitely probable. You guys know, like, we're pretty much bullish on XRP. I think I said this yesterday. I think XRP, the amount of hate towards XRP, I saw the amount of hate towards Cardano, and then Cardano performed way beyond expectations, right? Everyone's saying Cardano could never reach $1 because the market cap, like all the nonsense. And I'm like, it hit 3. So it's just what I'm seeing, right? It's not a guarantee. I see a comparison. I see a parallel between how XRP is being treated and Cardano went through the same treatment. So just my 2 cents there. So here they're showing it's a flashing cup and handle breakout pattern. Meanwhile, the ETF sentiment has entered high gear because everyone, it's pretty much like all the approvals are within like the same time frame. So you're not just going to have one ETF approval. There's like, what is there? 3, 6, 9. There's like almost 11. Is that 11? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. 11 ETF approvals that are coming. Right? It's crazy. So I don't even think that's priced in. So they're saying XRP is mirroring June 75% rally. So I definitely think the writing's on the wall for XRP to do well. I think this is just our opinion. I think that XRP is going to be one of those things people miss out on. It's number 3 for a reason, right? Excluding like Tether. It's number 3 for a reason. So we'll continue to look at that. And then we have Coinbase to suspend trading for 5 altcoins, saying they're doing a listing cleanup. So they're removing Clover Finance, EOS, League of Kingdoms, Arena, MuseDAO, and Wrapped Centrifuge, effective November 26. They entered a limit-only mode with no deep explanation, but their listing standards reveal the reasons: debt projects, compliance issues, low liquidity, or public interest concerns. You guys don't know the history about EOS. Like, EOS was like Ethereum, of course it was an Ethereum competitor, but it was more so a Cardano competitor, right? It was Dan Larimer, and he was going toe-to-toe with Charles Hoskinson, and pretty much hated his guts. They used to work together, and it's like he hated his guts. You can look back on interviews. It was crazy. So EOS, that's surprising. EOS is probably, I never bought EOS myself, but EOS is at 28 cents, right? But you never hear anyone talk about EOS ever. All-time high is $15. Crazy. Or no, all-time high is, wow, $17, $17.14. But not a lot of traction with EOS. Looks like they renamed to Volta. I'm not too familiar with what's going on with EOS, but yeah, they rebranded to Volta. That's definitely what happened. So We'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure about the team, developers, or anything like that. Maybe we'll take a look. But Coinbase doing what Coinbase does, getting, you know, delistings. They're notoriously known for suspending anything, not just crypto exchanges. And you guys, and I talk a little bit negative about Coinbase, but within all that, when people are talking to me about crypto, I'm saying go make a Coinbase account, because it's like the easiest way right now. Coinbase is probably the easiest way to onboard someone into crypto, to at least buy cryptocurrency, right? So with that, you know, with that being said, I'm not throwing that much shade at Coinbase. They're the easiest on ramp to buy crypto right now, like spot crypto. The only person I can think maybe closer, if it's actually spot now, is Robinhood. Because Robinhood, I think before they were not doing spot, and I think now they do spot. So I would say Robinhood, Coinbase, maybe Cash App. You know, maybe easiest way to buy crypto. And I'll say altcoins, not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin's pretty easy. You can buy Bitcoin almost anywhere now, but some high quality altcoins, I would say Coinbase makes it super easy. And then they also have the educational part with that. So definitely wanted to give you guys an update, some major things happening within the crypto space. And we need to wait and see how this breakout occurs. Like, what are we going to do with this breakout? Are we going to break out to the top or the bottom? That's what we need to know. We're going to keep you updated during the week for this, because when you look at the pullback and you look at, you know, all this news, and the narrative's clear, Bitcoin's under pressure at major levels. Altcoins like Uniswap and XRP are showing signs of a breakout, just right along with Bitcoin. And the ecosystem is adapting with exchanges and cleaning house. Coinbase, notoriously known for that. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. See you soon.